So this gentleman's coming in because a few days ago he spilled some boiling water on his lower legs. He had this dressed yesterday, and you can see how, just in level of burns, how this is blistering all up on him. So this is all full of fluid underneath it. The only teaching point I do here with it is, with burns specifically, I'm just going to rupture this only because we don't want him to catch it and tear it. But we don't want to take the tissue off because underneath there is new skin that's really quite raw. If you peeled that back, you would have trouble healing with it. So once we puncture this and shrink this down, we then want to keep this skin moist because when you burn it, the tissue wants to contract, and you want to avoid that as best you can. So products that we use for this, which I find particularly good, this is in Canada. Flamazine is a silver-based medication that works very well for burns. We'll coat all of this in Flamazine. Then we'll use Bactigras. Bactigras is an antibiotic-impregnated weave. So it comes in sheets like this that will peel off, and then we'll apply this all the way along. Then we'll cover that with a non-sticky, usually Telfa, and then we'll wrap all of that with some 4x4, and this is called cling. So it just wraps, and it wraps around, and then we'll tape to this material. Mistakes I've seen before, you don't want to tape anywhere on this skin because it will tear it. I mean, you don't want that to happen no matter what happens. So I'll just show you how we drain it, and then we'll do the dressing afterwards. You can see what that looks like. But this won't hurt the patient. There's no anesthesia here. All we're doing is we're just rupturing this skin. It's just distended so much that didn't hurt at all.
A little now.
Yeah.
Not too much.
And we just want to get that to drain as best we can. You can see that just dumping out there like a faucet. And this is all just white cells without actual infection. And this is just tenting, so this skin is so thin. You okay?
Yeah.
And the other thing I tell you too is don't be surprised. So this will reaccumulate on him. So even though we'll drain this, and we don't want that to tear open, on subsequent days you may very well find this reaccumulates on you because this area, the body's going to want to clot that off and then seal it. And then this is going to re-inflame on us. And we may even find that in time, part of this breaks down and it'll start to tear open, but resist the urge to tear this off because this is what's protecting his underlying skin right now. So as long as you leave that on, there's no question this is going to slough off. This is going to come off over the course of the next number of days and weeks, but the longer we can keep that on, the more comfortable he'll actually be. So I'll just repeat this process for these